Africa here in Kigali. It's the capital of Rwanda. Now we have interview with the Honorable Nshoti Manasseh. It's Minister of State of Foreign Affairs in Rwanda. So welcome, Your Excellency, to Zoom Africa.
Thank you for having me.
If we start to talking about the relationship between Egypt and Rwanda, especially His Excellency, the President, Paul Kagame, he last visit in March in Egypt.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, we have a good relationship with Egypt. It has been on since 1970s. And the relationship depends on, of course, there's a political relationship, there's a economic relationship, which is excellent.
Yeah.
As you know very well, we are part of COMESA, so we trade with Egypt, we export to Egypt and we import from Egypt quite a bit of products that we use in our country.
Yeah.
And so far so good, but of course we can make it better. In addition, we have exchanges of investments. We have had a hospital that has set up shop in Kigali.
Yeah.
To treat Rwandese and of course those in the region, which is an excellent investment from Egypt, and we are happy to have them and have it more.
Yeah, that's great. And we want to know the free trade area. It's Rwanda, it's a part of it.
Yes,
yeah.
It is. Rwanda is a part of that, and we actually signed Kigali.
Yes.
And
2019,
right?
Yes.
And we want that market to be one market. If you compare that, African market is about 3.9 trillion, which is slightly smaller than German, just one country. But if you put together the 54 countries of Africa, then you have a big market, a free trade area market where you can trade our goods and services from Egypt to Rwanda to any other country. So that instead of having fragmented markets and closed markets, we have a single market. That's what the free trade is supposed to be. And of course, we have the common tariffs or common taxes, so that goods that trade between African countries can move freely. Number two, the movement of people. People from whichever country can move to the other country and have freedom movement. Then, of course, services, airline, that can move from Rwanda to Cairo to whichever country, so that we have one market, which is in the interest of the Africans. And so about 44 countries have signed up, but we need to have more signed up to the free trade so that all of us belong to one market, which is good for everybody in that market. And the most important, the consumers.
Yes,
the consumers will benefit from cheap products, which by now are expensive because of the barriers we have put in terms of the tariff barriers we have put in the market. If you look at the 54 countries, all of us have different tariff barriers, so that movement of goods and services is completely impossible.
Yes.
So that market is supposed to remove all those barriers.
Okay. When I see Rwanda, it's a lot of changing positive things, and now it's from the genocide against Tutsis and until now, it's amazing, really, for developing and be a great country. So what's the key of that? What's the secret?
I think the secret is leadership.
Yeah.
It's leadership. I think nothing comes out automatically. There's nothing like that. So it's governance systems in place. So when you have leadership, everything changes. And of course, changes with the vision of the leadership. So we have had excellent leadership for about 20 years now, with a good vision, clear vision of where we want to go and how do we want to go there. In so far, it has worked for the interests of the Rwandese. Yes, genocide was the lowest point that we had as a country, because we lost 1 million people and the economy was completely shattered. There's no economy. We almost a failed state. So 29 years from now, it's a short period to be where we are right now. So it has been good leadership that has enabled us to be where we are right now.
Yeah, about the women. Rwanda support women a lot to be in different sectors and fields. Also, you supporting women as a queen. Also, what is the secret?
I think
it's a part of the mentality or the...
there are two things. There is the cultural effect that a woman in Rwandese culture is a very, very important person. He's a mother, he's a wife, he's a very important person. But in the modern economy, he's part of the modern economy. Are women about 52% of the population?
Wow.
Big population. You cannot leave them behind, because you are leaving behind a big workforce. So as a government, it's an obvious, that women must be part of our economy and to contribute like men. So, the empowerment is natural because of the size of that economy that they are. And they're educated, they're professional, they're politicians, and so far so good. Of course, we can make it better, but where we are right now is good.
Yeah, and what about the relationship between Rwanda and the neighbor countries?
Rwanda maintains a mutual relationship. One wants to live with peace with everybody. Of course, sometimes there are issues, but when you have issues, we talk. We talk about the issues, we try to resolve them through talking. But our policy is to make sure that we live in peace with everybody. Live and let live. That's our policy.
Yeah, I can see really it's very peaceful country.
Yes,
the security is very good.
Thank you.
I like your country.
Thank you, thank you.
Yo, thank you so much, your Honorable Minister. Thank you so much.
I appreciate it.